Can I just start out this episode by saying I'm slightly scared? Only because it's got a huge motor, it looks intimidating, and it's brand new and we've never flown it. Matt's not talking. It's never a good sign.
It's gonna be good. It's just, you know, he's flying it, yeah, like usual. But I'm launching it, swinging a big 11.7 prop.
Yeah, 11.7 prop.
So, and then on top of that, our hopes
in dreams
are riding on this plane. It's like we've been salivating over this thing for so long. Now it's finally a reality. I have full confidence it's going to be a good flying airplane. It just looks like it's going to know what it's wanting to do in the air. The only question is, do we know that we put it together 100%? That's what I'm thinking about.
The build went together. I mean, the build is beautiful.
There's no reason why it shouldn't, but still, yeah. It's a Maiden.
And I think that's what this hobby is about. No matter what you build, you've been building a long time, it can still scare you just a little bit on a toss. So I think everything's set. The CG's good. We're slightly nose heavy, and we should be in good shape. We got a lot of motor behind it.
Only slightly, but that's another thing too. As far as the way the batteries, we are pushing a little bit more than Chris Click's push. So there's some question marks, but you know, that kind of keeps it exciting for us too. We're able to try new stuff out. We made a couple little modifications on this too from stuff that we've learned. So yeah, if there's no risk, there's no adventure. So
can I stall longer?
I'm trying best I can.
Let's just fly it.
All right,
we're running Vector. Vector's been set up. Already did the pre-flight on that. Everything else is checked out fine, and
did you do,
it's really a beautiful
stability
aircraft.
Check
yep, I checked stability. Here's stability mode.
Okay.
Yeah. Video's good.
Wind, not much.
Small children out of the way.
Is it gonna be hot?
Yeah,
I'll
do a run check. Yeah, let's do a throttle up.
Hot.
Ready? But that was a really good Maiden. I'll give you, I was a little shaky taking off, but as soon as I dropped under the goggles, it was solid.
We were able to get the idea. I think probably the batteries are where they need to be now, and then we'll physically trim it out from there.
All right, that's 2 flights. We still need to do a little bit of trimming. It's mostly because the elevator, I just didn't have as much elevator trim, but I prefer to have kind of a neutral, and I'd rather add it in, fly it, see how I like it, make some changes. All I can say was I was totally impressed. It felt so smooth in the air. You're gonna see some of the footage, but it felt absolutely awesome in the air. and there is so much freaking power behind that motor setup. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Seriously, did you just answer the phone saying, "What's up, slacker"? You know, saying "What's up, slacker" is a funny thing to say to a couple guys that just got through maidening the Drak for the first time.
How many pieces is it's supposed to come apart in how many pieces?
Hopefully it's only 3 before the first launch, and not any more than that after.
Dude, it flew great. Well, I got to add a little bit more up trim, but it flew phenomenal.
You know, we had so many expectations pinned to it and everything else, that, you know, of course we had the butterflies before we started launching it, but, you know, honestly, it actually exceeded all the expectations that we had.
Yeah, once I got in the air, I'm a little nervous. I'm flying somebody's new aircraft, but at the same time, it tracked really, really well after doing a little bit of trim. I had to do no left to right trim, like but a click. And then up trim, I needed a little bit. So CG feels spot on. I mean, it lands perfect, it glides great. I want to get it dialed in. We had one of our other buddies here, and he just finished following it with a Spectre. And
we got Ian Dunlop, one of the Dunlop brothers, and he went up with a Wraith, and it's a twin engine powerhouse. And yeah, he was tracking the thing, it was keeping up and everything, but then Jeremiah went to half throttle.
What are we talking about? Because I wasn't even paying attention. Once it started going into warp drive, I stopped paying attention to speed.
But it was able to slow down. The glide rate was absolutely phenomenal too.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna get some more flights on it here and get the rest of it dialed in. But it's awesome, man. 10,400 4S.
Yeah.
And it had no issues pulling out. No issues pulling out. Yeah.
You don't have to worry about flying it that heavy. It does great. Oh no, it was also doing good at slow speeds. The speed envelope is what was impressing us too.
I was tracking at 40 miles an hour, not a problem. It was holding its own, completely stable. I did a nice bank where I was like, I think 36 miles an hour into a turn, and I mean, it didn't do anything weird. I've already pulled almost a straight up, let the nose roll over. Yeah, it's got great characteristics. Yeah. So yeah, it's solid, man.
Hey Chris, we gotta let you go, brother. We'll talk to you more later, but hey, thanks for making this plane. I mean, this was absolute joy for us to be able to get our hands on.
Yeah, fun Maiden. Thanks,
absolutely.
Dude. Appreciate it.
Makes you feel great. We're on the right path for getting it molded.
Yeah, I think so. I
think you could lock that in exactly like it is, mold 1,000 of them, and everybody in the world's gonna be happy.
I think Matt wants one now.
I want one.
Everybody wants one. All right, guys, we just put a call into the owner of Ritewing, just say how much we like the plane, and we got to do just a teeny little bit more on it. And
well, with this, the most minor of trim that you could.
I love that. I love that. It's a plane that you feel comfortable flying. It's intimidating in its looks. It's intimidating in its power. But what's awesome is as soon as you get it up in the air and you throttle back on the power, it immediately feels like a plane that you've already flown before.
Hey,
and that's awesome.
You just touched on something.
What?
It's intimidating to look at. But it's not really intimidating to fly.
Yeah.
You know, you take this out to the flying field, you take this out with your FPV buddies or whatever like that, they're gonna think you're a bad A rock star.
I know. It's definitely gonna grab some attention. All right, I need to finish up with this and then we'll get some more flight
question.
Footage. Yeah.
What's this?
This is a Drak.
Really? Can I fly it?
Nope.
No. Why?
Because it's mine.
or can I crash it? That's insane. That is a mini quad in between those two.
So this is third flight on the Drak today. Awesome performance. When I said earlier that it feels like a plane you've flown for a long time. You don't really have to think about it. It's intimidating the way it looks. It's intimidating with power. But when you get in the air, it just flies beautiful. I've got in return to home mode now because I kind of just wanted to look at it. It's that beautiful. I mean, it's just well engineered, it's well set up, and it's an absolute joy to fly. It's a big wing at 60 inches, not huge, but it doesn't feel that way. I mean, I'm flying it at, let's see, right at 41 miles an hour. It's holding altitude perfectly fine. Let me see if I can drop speed just a little bit. 37, yeah, we just start to drop just a little bit of altitude at that speed. So right at 40 miles an hour, you're gonna hold altitude completely fine. Absolutely beautiful. Let's bring it back home again.
What a great end to a great weekend.
Yeah, it's been a fun weekend. A lot of fun guys coming to hang out. Guys, make sure to sign up for our Flying Circus FPV Festival in August. You're not gonna wanna miss it, and we'll see you at Peak on Patch next. Guys, thanks for watching.